Well, good morning, good YouTube. This is Ro here. Thank you for visiting You Grow Ro. If this is your first time here, I hope you'll consider subscribing at the end of this video. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you. Today, we're going to give you an update on the tomatoes growing in my hydroponic systems and the downstairs of my home in just a moment. You guys forgive my voice, it's pretty hoarse. This is the first time me talking this morning, but I wanted to get this out of the way. Let's start with my two AeroGarden farms. They went through a little bit of shock. They started getting a little too crazy for me, and I started hacking at them, and the plants did not respond well. They're bouncing back now, but man, they were mad at me. I do still have fruits coming in on the plants. So here is the Bon Tigre. A lot of blooms dying off on this one, but I'm still getting fruit. You can see down there as well. Then over here, this plant is doing very well. It did not have any shock happening to it. But who's really performing up here is the fat frog. Look at this plant is loaded. And I am checking this plant every day. But there's lots of fruits in there. I'm checking that plant every day and I'm feeling the fruits, because since they're green and I don't have the best lighting in here, I'm gonna have to tell if they're ripe by the way they feel. And then back here, the purple boy is doing pretty good as well. In fact, you know, the only one that's not doing super great that got a little mad at me was the Bon Tigre. I still have a couple fruits on it, but it didn't like being chopped up. And unfortunately, I feel like I want to chop it again. It's kind of beginning to outgrow these other two plants, and I think I want to take care of that situation up there. It's too close to the light, and it's much higher than the rest of the plants. But that's at a later date. For now, I do have a few fruits coming in on this. Then when we move down here, both of these plants also got a bit of a trimming, although it doesn't look like it. This was too close to the light there. Wasn't paying attention. But we're finally starting to get some fruits on this one. This is another Bon Tigre. I just love those chartreuse leaves. That color is so pretty. And then over here, whatever this is, I still don't know. I have plenty of fruits coming in on it. And loads of flowers. Some more fruits down there and plenty of flowers. See, I gotta trim it. It's going too far back. I didn't trim it enough. But the fruits aren't ripening yet, so I'm not sure, still not sure what plant this is. I was guessing that it was another purple boy, but it might also be another fat frog. I don't know. We'll find out. I've been squeezing the fruits on that one as well. All right, let's move over to something new. Ta-da! So this happened. I wound up getting this AeroGarden Farm XL for $170. It was on Marketplace. I picked it up from the guys. They were so nice. And this thing is showroom new. It has no scratches, no dents, no nothing. it was a couple, and they carefully carried it out to my car, put it in there, laid it down like a baby. I mean, this thing is, oh, I am so thrilled about this. I've not had one. I've always bought the Farm XL, Farm XLs, and this is just your regular farm. This is my first one. I intend to put my other 2 Farm XLs on top of this one, but because they're packed with those tomatoes now, I'm not going to be doing that for a while. So this is just going to sit here unused for a hot minute until I start harvesting the fruits on those other tomatoes, which might happen sooner than later because I'm so excited to get this set up. So that's my newest addition. And these, I thought these were running like $6.99. He only used it once. And I think he said, I forget what he said he grew in it. Definitely flowers and something edible. I don't recall, but I'm trying not to hasten pulling those tomato plants out, you know, in the hopes of getting this all set up. But yay, that's coming. Probably, my guess is January, February-ish. Moving on, in here, I think I figured out what plant this is. I'm so excited. This is the dark stripe micro dwarf multiflora. Aren't those fruits beautiful? Coming in very nicely. I also trimmed this up because, as you saw from my last video, it was becoming a wild child. And it didn't respond totally bad, but it's taken a moment to bounce back from that. And meanwhile, my curly Kaylee Long over here is beginning to flower again. I'm paying some very close attention to it, trying to make sure that these go ahead and become fruits for me. I was talking about in the last video that I wanted to take cuttings from this. I haven't gotten around to that. I have it in the back of my mind, but I haven't done it yet. But these two are looking really good as well. And these fruits on this plant, look at that. That's a nice size. It's about, you know, a large cherry. Not all of them are that way though, but quite a few of them. So all's well for the most part. All right, friends, that does it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I just wanted to give you an update on these tomatoes because I can feel myself itching to pull these tomatoes out of these 2 Farm XLs so that I can get this all set up. Especially if we end up hosting Christmas. We usually do a misfit Christmas where we have like friends come over who don't have family to spend the holiday with. I'm gonna need to get that new Arrow Garden Farm out of here so that we can all move around. I'm telling myself I'm just gonna move it. I'm not gonna pull my plants. Even though that's exactly what I wanna do. I just wanna get the whole thing set up. But we're so close to getting some fruits. So y'all pray for me and for my plants. All right, friends, I'll see you again in another video on another day. Until then, happy growing.